You see, this video you're about to watch is a very emotional video. This video, our black Africans, they suffer for Western world though. If Africans tell you what they go through for Western world, whether not those black Americans or real Africans, you go shake head, you go cry, but it is what it is. Now this man that you're about to watch, now man when he be say they're sentenced to 100 years imprisonment for no reason. This man didn't do anything. Okay. What happened be say, according to the news, say two white people just wake up, cook up story, accuse this man of abusing them. They get say this man offered to give them right and come later abuse them for no reason. No, this nothing of such even happen, because after the last they can't check everything. You know, normally they go do tests. Since you say they abuse you, they will check your body. Doctor go examine you to see whether they do all those things for those two people. Nothing happened. They didn't see any trace of the hand or the DNA of that man doing such thing to these people. They saw everything, no, but yet they still went ahead and sentenced this man to how many years in Kirikiri for no reason. Even the judge saw all those things from the beginning, but they sentenced this man just just go waste. So after 44 years, this man no give up. They insist saying one see the document, everything, all his file, all his case file to see. When after 44 years, when they can finally pass the case file to her, he can finally say nothing of such. Trained lawyer, nothing like abuse. These two people, they're not even touched them, they just lie, just to cover up their misbehavior, their bad behavior. Now the reason why they tell so many people say, for this obodo yibo, be careful of white people. White person fit just fabricate story for you, for your head, set you up because of jealousy. If you just say you find pass her as a young white girl, you can't be young. Pains me most is that after freeing this man after 44 years, this man he don't waste 44 years for nothing. They freed him without compensation, nothing. And even the two devils, when he put out for the kirikiri, they don't even feel remorse. But when they sentenced this man in their presence in court, they were so happy that this innocent person is going in for 100 years for nothing. People are heartless. So, and when they can't still free this man for the same court they were there, they are still talking anxiety and traumatized. This is what they always use. That is why you still need to learn there. You go still use and you still need them. When they talk about anxiety and traumatized and they want go they do therapy, just know say they want use that one, say they're not normal. Say the thing when it happened that time don't make them colo. And nothing really happened, no. This woman, no, these two witches and wizards, they don't even feel remorse. Say, and funny enough, when they accuse this man, say see what it happened, they don't even feel identify the actual black man when he say he abused them. They don't even know him. They won't talk. They say all black men are the same. They ask them who is the actual black person that did this thing. They say we don't know. They are all the same. Black men are all the same. Now the reason why they tell you say this way they classify black people as the same. No ever think say you did different from any black person. When they interact with white person, no feel say your black sister or your black brother different from you and that white person. That white person, they see you as that person where you want to go spoil for him. So you be the mugu. When you feel say you want to carry another person, go spoil for another person. Now this is why they always tell now this thing. I will leave you to watch this video. Drop your opinion on the comment section.
Guilty of. And Vincent Simmons has been sitting for 43 years in prison as an innocent man.
After spending 44 years wrongfully imprisoned, a man has finally won back his freedom. But the women who put him there show absolutely no remorse. Back in 1977, Vincent Simmons was just taking a walk through a park when police arrested him out of nowhere. He was taken, along with 6 other men, for a lineup. Simmons was the only one in handcuffs, and tragically, he was the one the girls picked. Turns out, two 14-year-old white twins, Karen and Sharon Sanders, had claimed that 2 weeks earlier, a black man had assaulted them on a remote back road. They said they met a black man at a bar while hanging out with their cousin, Keith Laborde, and offered him a ride. They claimed that after getting into the car, the man pulled a knife, forced them into the trunk, and then attacked them. When police asked the twins to describe the man's appearance, they couldn't give any real details. Instead, they said, all black men look the same. Simmons was dragged into an interrogation room where he was brutally assaulted. Still in handcuffs, he was shoved to the ground and kicked in the head by detectives. When he tried to stand up, Deputy Robert Laborde shot him in the chest, missing his heart by just inches. At trial, despite there being no fingerprints, no DNA, and despite Simmons having an alibi backed by multiple witnesses, he was still found guilty. The jury dismissed all of his witnesses just because they had minor infractions like littering, parking tickets, or disorderly conduct. In the end, Simmons was sentenced to 100 years in prison with no chance of parole. While locked up, Simmons never stopped fighting to prove his innocence. Starting in 1977, he filed motion after motion asking to see evidence related to his case, but every request was denied. It wasn't until 1993, 16 years later, that he finally got copies of the hidden documents. Those files revealed shocking facts. Medical reports showed Sharon Sanders' hymen was intact, and neither of the twins had any bruises or signs of physical assault. The real story? The twins lied, trying to cover up inappropriate behavior with their cousin. Finally, in 2022, at 70 years old, Vincent Simmons walked free. No apology, no compensation. Only his lawyer, Justin Bonus, gripping his hand and telling him,
free, man. You free, brother. You free. You done.
Meanwhile, the people responsible for stealing nearly half a century of his life said,
we still have our anxiety, we still have our depressions, we still have our fears.
A 25-year-old man lost 44 years of his life because of a stranger's lie. Should the cops, the judge, the jury, and those twin sisters be held accountable for ruining his life? Tell us what you think in the comments.